Welcome back to Brain Bitesize. Have you ever wondered why some people sail through life's storms with a smile, while others get swept away by the tiniest waves? What's their secret? Stay tuned until the end of this video to uncover the 12 traits that make someone mentally unshakable, and how you can cultivate these traits to transform your life. 1. Embracing reality. Mentally strong individuals understand that the foundation of resilience is recognizing the truth, even when it's laced with discomfort or pain. They don't indulge in fantasies or allow their desires to cloud their judgment. Instead, they look hard at the facts, gather research, and seek feedback from professionals and those they trust. This isn't about pessimism, it's a form of pragmatic optimism. Those who embrace reality are adept at confronting challenges directly. They don't alter their memories or perceptions to fit a more convenient narrative. They acknowledge the events that have unfolded and the role they've played in them. This clear-sightedness is crucial when planning for the future. It allows them to prepare adequately for potential outcomes and to navigate life's unpredictability with a sense of preparedness. Number 2, accountability. It's a trait that's often overlooked, yet it's crucial for personal growth and emotional strength. A mentally strong person understands that they are the architects of their own lives. They recognize that their decisions, actions, and even inactions have consequences, and they are fully prepared to accept them. This acceptance isn't passive, it's an active acknowledgement that what they do matters, not just to themselves, but to those around them. When faced with outcomes, whether favorable or unfavorable, they do not point fingers or deflect blame onto circumstances or other people. Instead, they look inward, analyzing their role in the situation. This introspection is not about self-blame, but about self-improvement. It's a powerful form of self-compassion that allows them to learn, grow, and move forward with enhanced wisdom. 3. Self-monitoring. It's the ability to objectively evaluate one's behavior, emotions, and thoughts in real time. Mentally strong individuals practice self-monitoring with a level of honesty that is both rare and essential. They are acutely aware of how their actions and reactions not only reflect their inner state, but also affect the world around them. This awareness isn't passive, it's coupled with the willingness to adjust and change course when necessary. For the self-monitoring individual, life is a continuous feedback loop. They listen to the responses from their environment, whether it's from people, situations, or their internal dialogue. They then use this information to regulate their emotions, ensuring that their responses align with their values and the demands of the situation. This doesn't mean they are immune to emotional responses. Rather, they are adept at recognizing when their emotions are not serving them well and can recalibrate to maintain their equilibrium. Number 4, adaptability. Mentally strong individuals understand that change is the only constant in life, and they embrace it rather than resist it. They recognize that their ability to adapt directly affects their success and well-being. When faced with unexpected situations, they don't crumble under pressure. Instead, they assess the new scenario, identify their available resources, and formulate a plan of action. This trait is not about being passive or aimlessly drifting with the tides of change. It's about active engagement with reality. It involves a willingness to let go of old strategies that no longer serve the current situation and the courage to step into the unknown. Mentally strong people are not rigidly attached to how things should be, but are open to how things could be. They are lifelong learners, always ready to acquire new skills and knowledge that enable them to navigate the complexities of life. 5. Transcendence. It's about taking the raw, often painful materials of our experiences and crafting something that elevates the individual and those around them. Mentally strong people understand that adversity is not just an obstacle to overcome, but an opportunity to evolve. They channel their struggles into something greater, like Beethoven, who composed his Ninth Symphony, not despite, but through the despair of his deafness. This act of creation in the face of suffering is a profound expression of resilience. For the mentally strong, transcendence means looking beyond the immediate pain and seeing the potential for future growth. It's a spiritual and psychological alchemy that turns leaden hardships into golden insights. They don't just make lemonade out of lemons. They plant the seeds of those lemons to grow an orchard for future generations. This isn't about ignoring the hurt or pretending it doesn't exist. It's about weaving it into the larger narrative of their lives in a way that adds depth, meaning, and purpose. Emotional intelligence. It's the ability to navigate the complex world of our emotions and use this understanding to direct our behavior and thinking in positive ways. A person with high emotional intelligence can identify and manage their own emotions, as well as recognize and influence the emotions of others. This means they don't get swept away by sadness or anger. Instead, they acknowledge these feelings, understand their source, and decide how to respond in a way that aligns with their values and goals. Moreover, emotionally intelligent people are adept at reality testing. They can distinguish between their internal emotional state, and the external reality of a situation. This skill allows them to make decisions using a balanced approach that considers emotional responses and factual data. They don't allow affective realism, the tendency to believe that what we feel is the absolute truth about the external world, to cloud their judgment. Instead, they can hold their emotions in one hand and the facts in the other and weigh them together to arrive at a reasoned course of action. Number 7, confronting the past. Mentally strong individuals understand that their history is not just a story to be shelved and forgotten, but a teacher that shapes who they are. They recognize that unresolved issues and suppressed emotions can resurface, manifesting as destructive behaviors or patterns derailing their present and future. Instead of burying their past, they face it head-on, acknowledging the pain, the mistakes, and the lessons learned. This confrontation is not about dwelling on what has been. It's about understanding and accepting it to move forward. It's a process that involves introspection and often requires the courage to seek help when needed. Whether it's therapy, confiding in trusted friends, or reflective practices like journaling, it's about finding a way to process and make peace with the past. Mentally strong people know that by doing this, they're not showing weakness but fortifying their foundation for a healthier emotional future. Hashtag 8, proactive coping. It's the art of anticipating potential stressors and erecting psychological scaffolding to prevent collapse under pressure. Rather than waiting for the storm to hit, those who engage in proactive coping analyze the horizon for clouds and begin constructing their shelters accordingly. This forward-thinking strategy involves setting up support systems, creating action plans, and educating oneself on possible challenges and solutions. For instance, a proactive coper facing a significant career change might start networking and upskilling long before the transition occurs. They understand that preparation is a buffer against future stress. It's not just about having a plan B, it's about having a plan C and D as well. This approach also includes emotional preparedness, cultivating a mindset ready for change and challenge. Proactive copers often engage in mental rehearsals, envisioning themselves handling various scenarios with composure and competence. Number 9, perspective taking. Perspective taking is the art of seeing a situation through someone else's eyes, understanding their emotions, and recognizing their unique point of view. It's a critical component of emotional intelligence and a sign of mental strength. Mentally strong people practice perspective taking to navigate conflicts and build deeper connections with others. It's not just about empathy or sympathy, it's about truly grasping the why behind someone's thoughts and feelings. When a disagreement arises, a person is adept at perspective, taking steps back from their emotions and considering the other person's standpoint. They ask questions, listen, and strive to understand without immediately reacting or judging. This doesn't mean they always agree or consent to the other viewpoint, but they acknowledge it as valid and worthy of consideration. This approach allows for more constructive conversations and often leads to beneficial solutions for all parties involved. Hashtag 10, positive outcomes focus. Mentally strong individuals have a remarkable ability to maintain a forward-thinking mindset, even in the face of adversity. This doesn't mean they ignore the negative aspects of a situation. Instead, they acknowledge challenges without dwelling on them, investing their energy in envisioning the best possible outcomes. Such a focus on positive results is more than mere wishful thinking. It's a strategic approach to life. By anticipating positive outcomes, mentally strong people are more likely to recognize opportunities and take proactive steps toward their goals. They understand that a positive outlook can lead to better problem solving, improved health, and stronger relationships. It's a self-reinforcing cycle. Positive expectations lead to positive actions, which lead to positive results. Number 11, flexibility in thought. Mentally strong people understand that rigidity in thinking can be a significant barrier to personal growth and problem solving. They approach situations with an open mind, ready to adapt their strategies and viewpoints when presented with new information or perspectives. This cognitive agility enables them to overcome challenges more efficiently because they're not confined to a single approach or mindset. Such individuals are not swayed by the whims of change for its own sake. Rather, they have the discernment to know when change is necessary and beneficial. They recognize that what worked yesterday might not be the best solution today, and they're willing to pivot without seeing it as a setback or a blow to their ego. This flexibility also extends to their goals and aspirations. They set ambitious targets, but they're also pragmatic, understanding that goals may evolve. They're not discouraged by this evolution. They embrace it as a natural part of the journey towards success and self-improvement. Number 12, self-compassion. It's treating oneself with kindness, understanding, and support during times of failure or difficulty, much like treating a close friend. Mentally strong people recognize that perfection is unattainable and that mistakes are a natural part of the human experience. Instead of harsh self-criticism or punitive self-judgment, which can lead to a negative spiral of emotions and a sense of defeat, they adopt a gentler approach. This self-compassionate approach involves three key elements: self-kindness, common humanity, and mindfulness. Self-kindness allows individuals to be warm and understanding toward themselves when they suffer, fail, or feel inadequate rather than ignoring their pain or flagellating themselves with self-criticism. Common humanity involves recognizing that suffering and personal inadequacy are part of the shared human experience, something we all go through rather than something that happens to me alone. Mindfulness is the balanced approach to negative emotions, so that feelings are neither suppressed nor exaggerated. So, which of these signs resonated with you the most? Are there any you're already practicing, or perhaps some you'd like to develop further? Share your thoughts and experiences with the brain. Bitesize community in the comments below. Your journey towards mental strength is a path we're excited to participate in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Brain Bitesize for more thought-provoking content. Stay strong, stay smart, and keep growing with Brain Bitesize. See you in the next video.